Good morning, good morning. Happy birthday, Sen. Thank you for all the work you do to keep CC alive. My birthday is not today, it wasn't yesterday, and it's not tomorrow. And I don't know about keeping CC alive. It's more like when they put someone who's about to die on life support, knowing that they're never gonna wake up again. That's kind of where CC's at right now. Every year there's a little bit of hope of life, and then it gets shut down by Supercell, saying that this is not the year of CC. So we gotta spam down a bunch of bases at Balloon Skies. We got a lot of work to do. There is a tournament match going on. If you guys want me to take a look at that instead, we can do that, but I do have a lot of raid weekend I have to go through. I think I'm only on raid 8 right now, because we did the tournament yesterday. I use code SEND for the event pass. Can you pull down your pants for me? I'll do it when I'm about to go take a shower. Are you sure it's not today? Yeah, it's on August 26th. That is the day of Sen. I forgot to share my screen. Let's get going. Can I shower with you? I don't know about that. Let's I prefer to keep my showers private. All right, let's get the stream V2 on. Let's also get our bonus attack real fast. Gonna need the Balloon Skies boys to help out a little bit. Jacket giveaway is on August 26th instead. Why does everyone want this jacket so bad? It's like 5 years old. It's like my only jacket that's like thick enough for the winter months, so I wear it all the time. Especially when I'm going to work at like 5 a.m. But it is not anything special. I just got it at TJ Maxx when I was in the, I think it was like a freshman in college. Just pull a bunch of zaps. Where am I from? I am from the US. East coast of the US. 2026 has been a crazy year if you're in the US though. It has been a speed run for how fast America can burn down the world. Why do you always wear a cap on stream? Style thing. Yeah, this probably works. Low level barb camps, you can always just golem spam these. His barber messed up plus luck. I like my barber, okay? She's a nice woman. We don't make fun of her on this stream. Well, we lost to SQK. Bro, what you guys did was so criminal. I quickly glanced through the attacks. Deep just ran it down. Oh my god. He had a good hit on Gobble Mines as well, first attack. And then got like 20% with the Sparky. He was running it. Do you recommend making multiple accounts to improve in capital raids? Yeah, I would. If you want to play more than 6 attacks in a raid weekend, I'd make like, 2 or 3. She? Yeah, it's a she. My barber is a she. So she mainly handles like women's hair. Like she dyes people's hair and prepares them for special events and stuff. I think I'm like the only dude there whenever I go. Yeah, so this Asian lady, that's my mom's friend. She has a son who I went to school with. Sen has told us multiple times that's his mom's friend. How you guys always forget? I think Battles, you have an unnaturally good memory. I don't think it's that other people are forgetting. That's not something that normal people remember. I'll be honest with you. Asians together strong. Yeah, even though in America there's a lot of people from a lot of different cultures, a lot of the same races will stick together. Like Latinos are always together. The Asians are always together. I think black people are sometimes mixed in with white people. But it's a lot of homogenous groups. Which also makes it easier for ICE, because all the Latinos are just together. So they just camp outside Home Depots and stuff. If ICE wanted to go after Asians, they could just camp outside of piano recitals, out of study halls. Not a hard job if you know who you want to go after. Gobble Mines. Is that ICE thing still going on? What do you mean? Does it still exist? Yeah. Let's do this. ICE is actually getting bigger than ever. I don't know what I'm allowed to say about it as a government employee, but right now ICE has like the highest priority when it comes to government agencies. So like when they ask for something, most government agencies just bend over backwards to give it to them. Recently they ordered like hundreds of vehicles. So like they're expanding. They're the one government agency that isn't contracting and is actually growing. I thought they did it for a while and then stopped. Nah. It's only getting bigger. Maybe it's on the news less than when it started, but they have more employees than ever before and they're hiring. Like if you're in the US and you're a 20-year-old male who's able-bodied, you'll get a lot of ads for the US military as well as ICE. So like I get so many ICE ads. They recently unalived a civilian for no reason. Yeah, that was a crazy situation. Would it be better for your career if you were in ICE? Here's the thing. ICE is a very sensitive topic in the US right now, especially after the killing that happened. But it's a very high stress job, I'll admit. Like wherever you go, there's so many people protesting you. And I feel like the people who are currently employed in ICE, they are not emotionally prepared to be in that role. Have you seen the news where the Nigerian couple kidnapped the ICE agent? Wait, what? Did they pull a reverse ICE? They pulled an Uno reverse? And they were the ones that kidnapped ICE? What is ICE? ICE is Immigration Customs Enforcement. That is like it's like an organization that's meant to detain and deport illegal immigrants. But more recently, they've become like a law enforcement agency in terms of the powers they have. So that's kind of weird. Maybe you could use all the media coverage to get with ICE job to lobby for CH11. I don't know, because it is very easy to get a job in ICE. Because they're like the one job right now that's hiring very aggressively. All other jobs, especially in tech, they're laying people off. But ICE, if you want to get in ICE and you're like a 20-year-old dude who's not morbidly obese, they'll let you on. Sam, would you rather Down syndrome be contagious or every time a crowd sings Sweet Caroline, the world's average IQ goes down by 1 point? Bro, there's too many people from the South singing that stupid song. The world would be negative IQ in no time. To me, as a Malaysian, US seems like a comedy show right now. It kind of is. 2026 has been a wild year for the US. It's only been less than 2 weeks into the new year. We've already invaded Venezuela. And there's protests everywhere. So like if you're in Minneapolis where the woman got shot, they've closed down schools as well as federal buildings. So like, yeah, it's pretty wild. I'm getting a bad minor split. Oh, that was a bad zap. I wanted to keep the miner alive to get a bomb. Right. That's probably gonna bite me. Are you from Maryland? Yeah, I'm from Maryland. Maryland's like right next to Washington, D.C. That doesn't work. I'm not from Baltimore, but Baltimore's like right next to me. Baltimore's like 3-ish minutes away. Oh, not 3 minutes, like 30 minutes away. So I'm in a close by city. Where I'm from, it hasn't really gotten hit by ICE, which is surprising. There's not like a big Latin American community where I'm from. It's like a lot of Asians. But ICE is targeting like any blue state, really. I didn't even get 750, rip. Minions here, Eye Dragon, probably Wizards, up the middle. Let's go with this. Yeah. That's not push-ups, boys. I entered that. I forgot we would go for 750s here. What would you choose in your question? Let's not pick between questions like that. And here. Rage. Here. Send 20 peak, okay. I think someone else pinged as well. Was it like send 15? Yeah, I'll do send 15 after this and then I'll do send 20. Can you split archers here? I don't know. Does it work? Okay, it does work. Minions are still going. Giants are down. One more pack here, and then we can get the graveyards moving. We'll put the graveyards away from the big defenses. Oh my god. Blast bow, there's no way. It really sniped me like that. Ouch. I don't think it matters, but still annoying. I drag here. Wanted to get some damage over on the right side, but looks like it won't happen after. Got wrecked by those traps. I don't know. And you can just golem right side, I guess, and then kill the dragon with giants and stuff. Now I'm gonna wait for that barb. Just clean this up. Sen casually reading my question and never answering. I wonder why I don't answer. I wonder why. Sen, do you know that you can get into milking a fake cow? I don't think that's milk. I think you're a little misguided. Bro, it's a would you rather question? Yeah. Alright, we can force fit this, and then we'll go to pink frogs and then send 20. Hopefully we get a good clan here. We've been playing real bad at Balloon Skies this week, though. I'm gonna remove that. Really? Man, Balloon Skies' matchmaking is so bad. Do we don't even get a GM? No, we don't. Alright, boys, I'm gonna need a little bit of help. I'll do one hit on DC, then I'll go over. Probably one barrel over the top for the spears. 3-eyed dragons. Giants. This should be good. Let's go with this. And then we want to frost a lot of air defenses, I guess. Anyone here almost from the US? How can you almost be from the US? I thought you were like either from the US or you're not. Didn't know that there was like an almost classification. My Sparky is locked onto. Oh my god, that was a Quadra Zap, what the heck. Alright, good enough. Guess we can barf down an air defense if it gets it in time, but we just needed to break open the front. You Are My Special. Isn't that from one of the JJK openings? Finally, a Battles reference I get. Let's go to 7:15. I live in Nashville, Tennessee. But I still don't understand what qualifies as almost living in the US. You either live there or you don't, right? There's not like an almost qualification. Unless I'm missing a critical piece of information. Third season incoming. I haven't even watched the second season of JJK. A lot of animes, even if they're good, I don't watch the second season. So why do you remove your comment but not Crops? Crops puts his comments more eloquently. That's the difference. Crops is a wordsmith. You're a butcher. There's an artistry to this. Never forget. See if there's a zap. There's not. Is JJK worth the watch? That really depends on what you enjoy. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't enjoy it very much. Like, if you're into anime that have really good animation, yeah, it's pretty sick, but For like the story, not so much. Start this. Oh no. That did not go good. Why does my golem always do this to me? Well, this is what the Eye Dragon was for. Hopefully he gets the Giant Cannon. JJK's animation is bad? Or as bad as Blue Lock Season 2? You're trolling, right? Oh, I could have zapped the Rapid Rocket. Oh, darn. Yeah, it's fine. Extremely bad. Sus. Sus. I don't know what that zap was for. But yeah, this is an annoying base. Especially when Golem does that. I guess we shouldn't have sent the Golem up the middle, but I really wanted to hit the Giant. Oh, the minion won't have enough. That's so sad. He could have taken that out too. Guess to go from the right side and then hope and pray. But it's not looking great for us. A lot of big defenses left. Have to go in with another Golem. Let's do this. Do we have to like try to not kill the dragon? Might be a don't kill the dragon kind of angle. Split minions probably works here. I mean, if we don't kill the dragon, that probably gives us a better chance. We'll try it. Mappa was busy with AOT Vinland Saga and many more other big anime. Am I tripping? I thought the JJK Season 2 was known for good animation. But I'm also used to like the classic isekai animation where they put zero effort in, so my standard, I'll admit, is not very high. I'm not used to the anime or manga that I like getting good adaptations. That zap's so bad. Okay, we get the mortar there. Split. How does all the minions go there? I guess it's still fine. That is so bad, bro. Why? Think we're cooked, boys. I think we are cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. Zaps are bad. Had a really bad first hit. It's known for bad animation and deaths. Okay. Was not aware of that, huh? Well, we're gonna pretend this didn't happen. We're gonna go to Sen 20. And we'll save our last 2 hits for another base. Sen 20 is pretty simple. I think you're supposed to go Haste Rage actually here. The rare Haste Rage combination. These buildings you can't chain with Sparky though. That's not great. Let's just try this. Sen, don't be sad. People at your age are living with kids. Is that supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing? I don't want kids right now. I actually haven't kept up with like any of my classmates. I'm not on social media either. So I don't actually know what any of them are doing. I'm 23 right now. I don't think many of them have kids. Some might though. Man, there's a lot of damage here, huh? Sparky, wrap around, please. Good. I think Sparky B's through the wall from here. Yeah. Let's at least break in from around here, though. That's a good chain. I'll kill the rocket too. Rage here. Can't really tank the blast move very well at this point. So we're gonna not even try. Take the Tesla with that. Take the Inferno with this. And yeah, good enough. So you get both Teslas as well, which is great. And there's like nothing left. So we can just Golem probably, Frost this, and then Frost this too, with the barrel. These bases are always super pleasant to play. Do need to be a little bit careful about the Inferno though, because it could be shooting at my Golem for a little bit. Wait, I don't need another Frost. This is fine. Could also bring a Rage for the peak if we wanted to. Rage kind of makes sense. Just quickly DPS through the peak. And then barrel tank the back. I recently found that you can make Fent at home. You can make any drug at home. What are you talking about? Most drugs are just like chemicals that are pretty common and you can easily buy for like say a science experiment. Haven't you watched Breaking Bad? That should tell you everything you need to know. Let's just stun that. Don't you need your own poppy fields or something for other drugs? I don't think so. Well, listen, I've never cooked drugs. I have never cooked drugs myself. However, I just know that most of them are pretty simple to make. Sending me to watch Breaking Bad? Yeah, I haven't. But I know what it's about. I know it's about a chemist that makes meth. Hopefully that wasn't a spoiler for anyone. Zonai. No, no. Yeah, we'll go back to Bloons, guys. Even Walter White couldn't get the chemicals with an excuse of being a chem teacher and saying he needed for experiment. Is there any component to meth that you can't get as a chemistry teacher? I don't know how realistic Breaking Bad is. What I do know is that most drugs that are like meth, like Fent, they're designed to be easy to produce. Also, I need help from the Balloon Skies boys. Like, no one has done attacks this week. Like pretty much 0 people have done hits. We can open a drug cartel. I think it's a little bit more involved than that. I think there's a few more steps than just, you know, like producing the drugs. Why is my Sparky doing this? I'll just throw a giant over there. Spoiler alert, Walt only knew chemistry, business, and Suppy alone was done by other people. Yeah. I know the general gist of Breaking Bad. He's like a chemistry nerd that didn't really have any skills. And then, quote, breaks bad. So is that your way of showing you're upset? What is my way? Have you figured out my cues? I'll be honest, I don't know what cues I have. Like, when I was applying for one of my jobs, I had to take a lie detector test. So, like, when I applied for the NSA, I had to take a polygraph. And I failed the polygraph because that test was so bullshit. Pardon my French, but because I don't do drugs and I don't have, like... Basically, I don't have any normal flaws that most 20-year-olds have. They just kept pressing me for stuff I didn't do to try to solicit confessions out of me. And I'm like, bro, I've not smoked meth. I've not done cocaine. Listen, you got the wrong guy here. But maybe I have some sort of tell that they were basing it off of. I don't know. Lie detector test isn't accurate. WTF? Yeah, I failed it. Not because I lied, but because they couldn't solicit confessions out of me. Why would anyone use a polygraph? Yeah, NSA is pretty stupid. It's because they asked you if you ate your dog and you lied. I did not lie to them. You lie, definitely? Yeah, for sure, for sure. They caught me red-handed, and then they wouldn't let me pass. But yeah, anyways, that test is so messed up. If I ever have to take a polygraph test for a job ever again, I'm just gonna pass. I actually can't pass that thing, no matter what. You kind of need to be a person that's done a few questionable things in your life. Like you got to be a person who's shoplifted at a clothing store, maybe tried cocaine once at a party. But if you're like me, the worst thing I've ever done was like when I was a kid, and my mom took me to Walmart. I would always sneak some candy bars in my pocket, and then I would forget to take it out. And then my pants looked like I shat myself. I was a pretty stupid kid. What is the polygraph test? It's a test that measures your body's physiology while you answer questions. So if your body, like, I don't know, your heart rate raises or you sweat a lot when answering a question, they say that you're lying. I don't know the exact science behind it, but it's pretty flawed. Just keep biting your tongue, it'll be okay. Don't think you can pass it that way either. Don't believe that's a viable strategy. They got all their air defenses out here. Not a really great way to exploit the Incline Capital, though. So just say lie detector. I don't know if a lie detector is different. What's 50 divided by 1/4? 200. What's the trick? You can trick it by trying to solve complex math questions in your mind. Is that really what people do? Just be honest then? That's not how it works. Even if you're honest, the goal of the test isn't to make people honest, it's to solicit confessions. So if you have nothing to confess to, you're screwed. You got no chance on the test. There's a reason why the court doesn't approve the lie detector test, but yeah, even if everyone knows that it's flawed, the NSA still requires it, and a lot of security positions require it as well. So, yeah, I still had to take it, which is stupid, but that is America. I will say, courts will never approve like the lie detector as like a piece of evidence, because it's really stupid, but they can use it for hiring decisions, no matter how flawed it is. But yeah, at this point I've learned that no matter what, I can never pass a lie detector test. It's a test that is rigged against me. I will always fail it. You have a lot of confessions to do? Totally. That's the reason why I failed. I was not willing to give up my friends on Epstein Island. I lied to cover for them. I'm not like Trump, bro. I didn't give up Bubba the moment there was signs of fire. I'm a principled man. Alright, let's clean this up. Sparky Haste probably is fine. Did you read Centuria? Yeah, I did. I read it. I read up to chapter 5 last night. And then I remembered why I dropped it in the first place. So the reason I dropped it in the first place was because it had a really awkward opening. Is this like one of those series that gets better as you go? Because I felt like the start of the series was really disjointed in terms of like the themes and what it was trying to do. What's Centuria? Centuria is a manga, I think it's published by Shonen Jump. It's something that Barb wanted me to check out for a while now. I agree that's the only place where the manga is bad, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. I know people like it, but I remember I read it and then I dropped after like 3 chapters. It was like really awkward at the start. Story after is pretty good? Okay. Might give it another shot then. Because it felt like chapter 5 was the point where they were starting to cook, you know? Like, it's when they're about to go to the forest, and it seems like that's where the author was trying to get to in the series. The author didn't really know how to start the series very well. But like the whole thing with like the Kraken powers and the slave ship, it didn't work for me. You were thinking of dropping it too? Okay. Might give it a shot. It's not like One Piece where if you don't like it at the start, you have to read like 300 chapters, right? I think it's only got around 50 out right now. I don't read Jump mangas. I will say, I don't read too much Jump manga either, but also, don't you like a lot of shonen titles? Like My Hero Academia and Jujutsu Kaisen? It sounds like you're the target audience, Battles. Those are the mangas that I don't usually read, but I feel like it should be a little different for you. My mom just sneezed downstairs. I don't know if you guys heard that. And I just started watching One Piece currently too. You're on episode 55. Okay, you got a lot farther than I did. If something doesn't suit my taste, I like instantly drop it. I don't give things too many tries. Bro, you know the mangas you read only the D-Gen type? Okay. Alright, Battles. There is more to manga than just gooning, okay? There is more to the art form. I will get you to read a real one. One Piece is unbearable. Especially the newer seasons. People always say the newer seasons are the best ones, though. All the One Piece glazers. Hopefully your mom isn't getting sick. Nah, she's good. It's the winter season. Everyone's a little bit sick. You get a little bit of dust in your nose, and it's and you sneeze. It's how it goes. Okay, I'll clean this up. Okay, this got ugly. What happened here? Bro, why is there all 3 carts alive? I guess you finished with air is fine. Kill most of the air defenses at least. If not all of them, besides this. Yeah, let's do that. My Hero Academia is so clear. What does clear mean? I'm just waiting for the part where it gets better. I'm just skimming through till then. If you say that you're skimming through to a One Piece fan, I think they might lynch you. That's probably like a sin in that community. Punishable by death. Ouch. My Hero Academia is better than One Piece. I haven't read either, but that seems like a wild take. I will say to them, because every fight is so boring in One Piece. A lot of people like One Piece for the fights. I can vouch for that even though I didn't watch both. True. I did watch season 1 of My Hero Academia. I never read the manga. And I didn't go farther than season 1. And the reason I didn't was because of Deku. Deku made me want to pull my hair out at every turn. The voice actor just... The voice acting was like chalk. It was like nails to a chalkboard. Is the best way I can describe it. I'm not confident in my minors here. Even though it should work. I mean, it should work. Yeah, it should work. Deku is such an amazing MC. Not in season 1 he isn't. Not in season 1. Maybe in the subsequent seasons. You can say he gets better, but you can't say he starts off good. Seven-year-olds have that kind of voice. But don't put 7-year-olds in my animes, alright? I should have held that zap. That's gonna lose me a lot of bonus gold, but that's fine. He was a little baby in season 1. No forgiveness. We're merciless here. Sen is the type of person who would never enjoy Better Call Saul. Well, I haven't even watched Breaking Bad. Isn't that like the prerequisite to Better Call Saul? And I'm also, like, I understand the gist of Better Call Saul. It's basically him, in a way, Breaking Bad. Like, I'm not against character growth and character development, but just the Deku voice, man. The Deku voice, it ain't it for me. It does not do it for me. Kind of misplayed that, whatever. Sen's the type of person to use RC charge before everyone else, that's true. Sen's the kind of person to set the trends years before they take off. Y'all were still in your diapers while I was tripling with RC charges and hundreds of swag. Think you're supposed to bring a Frost here? Don't know if you can get away with double rage. You must hate Black Clover then? I've never even looked at Black Clover. But if Black Clover has an equally annoying MC at the start, I probably wouldn't enjoy it either. Oh my god, what? I guess there might be more zaps on the right or on the left. That Barb just got triple zapped. He had a bright future ahead of him. And he just got zapped. Black Clover is peak. I've been told Black Clover is like an acquired taste. So I don't know. Did Blasphemy lock fudge me? Man, killing that dragon was a pain, bro. Actual pain. Okay, let's see if we can pull other zaps out here, if they are on the other side. Okay, there's one there. Okay, there's one there. Okay, I was just wondering if all the zaps are on the outside. That's 5, and Peak has 5. That should be a decent first hit. We have the Frost down. I think the Blast Bow should be full HP, but that's not a problem. Actually, is it a problem? I was thinking about starting on the Blast Bow, but it is a little ugly to do that. It's either double rage or rage double graveyard. But I don't like graveyard when there's 2 infernos like this. I like having a zap, so we'll go double rage. There's a card here. I think I want to bring minions at the end. Maybe we don't need 2 hogs. Maybe one's fine. You can deploy between these walls so we can directly target this this giant cannon and then rage it up. With the rage, you still don't get this dragon post though, so we'll start with our dragon and Barb over here. I don't know if 2 giants is necessary actually. Looks like Rams are going to be very good here. Your comment was censored again. Jamon doesn't get to breathe on this stream. That's what we like to see. Let's just keep that dragon alive. That does get a shot. Man, Sparky's actually like killing walls at this rate. Up here. And we're good. Sen, as you got no beard, have you tried... No, I've not tried that. I don't think that works either. So most Asian people, they don't grow facial hair. So I don't grow much. Like I grow like a little bit of stubs, and I just like pluck them with tweezers every couple days. But I know there's some ethnicities that grow beards that are completely out of control. Like some of my Indian friends, if they don't shave or they don't do anything to their face for like a couple days, they get a full, thick beard. Alright, so we got a GQ. That's default. Whoa, wait, is this full default? No, this isn't. And I know someone pinged me. What did I get pinged for? Was it Sen 17? I don't remember. Okay, so we can try Wizard Valley, see if it works. I doubt this works though. Left a balloon here. Yeah, this probably doesn't work. Especially with these trash buildings here and this wizard tower. Wizard tower is really nasty. Do we do triple balloon? Nah, there's no way you can get away with that. Has to be double rage. With perfect play, you might be able to get this. It's really cope though. Sign 18, okay. Please stand the rage, Sparky. Good. That's not good. Barbs, no. Rams, no. No, stop it. Yeah, a little too cope, I guess. It was close, but too much. It's like close to doable. If that Inferno Tower wasn't there, might have had a chance. Inferno Tower kind of cooks us. Oh, the balloons are back. My brother says shaping with the raw blade can increase growth. I'll be honest, I don't use like shaving cream. I don't really brush the blade against my skin very hard, and I don't usually get cut either. Like, I think if you got like a full beard and you're trying to shave a lot, sometimes you can be uncareful and you can get cut that way, but for me, because I don't really have to shave much, I just lightly brush the razor against my skin and I'm good. Sam, would you let your spouse do hardcore OnlyFans if her bank account was joint with yours? I think I should not answer that question. My only insecurity is if I get a beard growth, I might look Muslim for a month. No, Indians have a lot of facial hair. Like, all my Indian friends, they get full beards after like 2 weeks of not touching it. So it's very much so an Indian look as well. Alright. By the way, I know that there's a tournament match going on right now. Who's winning? Does anyone know? Is the match good? Hello, Zero Two. Is it even possible for an Asian family to rescue a dog? It is possible. And I don't know why it wouldn't be possible. Can you elaborate on your rationale? The reason why people feel insecure about growing beards that it might no, that's definitely not the case. I don't know if beards are popular anymore. Especially among women. Like, do women like beards? And I think it's a toss-up. It used to be a more popular look, but I've seen polling from like my generation and younger, beards aren't attractive anymore. Name some Indian friends of yours. Rohan is asking me to name Indian friends. That's the most Indian name ever. Man, I would love to pull this dragon out. Because then you can kill these two multi-cannons too for free. Wait, this is a really hard base though. Jeez. This is a real hard base. I'm considering zapping the Dragon Post, but... You got a Spear Thrower? I don't know if it's worth it. I think you might just have to suck it up. And try to pull it with other means. I think you have to go double rage to have a chance. So this is the kind of base where you need a really, really insane hit. Otherwise you just three-shot it. So we'll try to get that by pulling out the dragon and then killing it on the outside, but it will not be easy. And this could also be a case where Sen swags his second rage. That's a very distinct possibility on this base. Hopefully this pulls the dragon. Hold it in place, hold the line. Alright, and then we use that last barb to funnel. Use that barb to tank. We used a lot of rams, that's why we brought so many. Wait, can we kill the cart? No! Aww. Oh, I used that race there so I could kill it. I guess the diagonal tile just is too much. Wait, the Eye Dragon's still kicking. Oh, Sparky almost got that last shot. That would have been so good. No. If she had like 100 more HP, she would have gotten that last shot on the blast bow. Guess I could have tanked a little bit better, huh? But that's still not bad. This is playable. This is playable. That Eye Dragon went to work. He got oh my god, he got 2 multi-cannons, Crusher, and Cannon, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe we want to kill this blast bow and then we just chain on this this bomb tower. That bomb tower chain's really crazy. Now we can frost these two. Minion maybe at the end. Classic Sen rage. It was okay. Okay. I shouldn't have raged where I did. I really wanted to greed the card kill, but that didn't quite work. I wonder if the rage covers archers. If it covers archers, I think I'm looking pretty decent. It's not easy to get an Eye Dragon on the peak, though. It is not easy to do so. Let's do this. Probably Star Barb on the outside. Let's go with this. So I went to the hospital recently. There was an older lady there who started to... You know, when a doctor is touching you in weird places, usually it's for a checkup, but Usually they're also the same gender as you. So do what you will with that information. Oh, that Inferno Tower is so annoying. It's on 1 HP. But I'm taking it well. Taking it really well, actually. Oh my goodness. Wait, there's like no air defenses left. I forgot to barb down south. I think this is a GG. I think we got it. Eye drag dies totally fine. Takes down the peak. Yo, we got it! Yo, this is a hard one. Yes! Tank with Ram. We got it, boys. We got him. Minions are splitting too. Even air traps doesn't stop us. Okay, let's see what they got for their next clan. Said Blackwing 1-star to BW? Oh no. Oh no. I gotta watch it back. The match. Not the Blackwing throw. Send Tony Peak, okay. I'll head over there. This is the worst. Can you Sparky this? I don't think you can. I'm gonna pass on this one. I don't think you have a good chance versus this. Golem is gonna really struggle, and Sparky is not playable. We'll head over to Bloom Skies. AGC is in trouble. Meow is live streaming. How bad are they down? Are they getting the Foon versus Foon treatment where it's a one-sided slaughter? Okay, so Bloom Skies has this nasty base. This monstrosity of the base. Don't know if it's playable actually at all. We barrel here. We'll barrel here. Barb Camp isn't doable, so someone can take that Bloom Skies. This one is doable, though. Maybe it's doable. It's pretty hard. There's a lot of stuff you're gonna have to chip down if you want a good chance, though. Let's try this. Can we see the Blackwing attack on stream? We'll give Blackwing mercy this time. Was HOC in trouble before Blackwing attacked? Like, as in, did his throw matter? We almost screwed up our tanking. Oh my god, Sparky, where are you going? Don't do this to me. It's not what I wanted with that barrel, but it's what we're gonna get. Minute 40 on the clock. We have 6 Rams. Graveyard's still cooking. Rams aren't even breaking walls anymore. Minute on the clock. Okay, Sparky cleans everything here. I think one Larry peels off to kill the trash building over here. Hopefully he's good enough. We're out of graveyard Larrys. We have 4 Rams. If anything, this is like a power issue, not a time issue. That one Barb is a hero. We have to barrel this. Oh, this is so close. Please. Low level multi-cannon. Zap! Ow! Please not another zap, please! Oh, we got it! Oh, we got him! We got him, boys! We got him! We got him! We got him! It's not a 750. It's not a 750 today. Not today. This is a no push-up stream. Okay. Let's see if we can get this too. Barb down here. Heal here. Blasmo usually doesn't hit you there. I guess the defenses were a little bit higher than usual. How do you learn to tank for Sparky? It's just practice. It comes with years and years of training in the Sparky Mountains. Splits look really good so far. We do lose a miner, but... Ow, 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 that's... Did we just lose 2 there? Usually there's no miners that split over there. How many do I have left? Oh, this is enough. We have a miner to use on the Dragon Post. We have like 6? Can't really tell. It's so hard to count the amount of miners left, but I think that's 6. Bomb blows up the trash hut. Please don't shoot. Ouch! Lose 1 there. That timing was so bad on the last miner. Oof. Alright, you always force quit in this position. You always force quit. If you force quit, you have a better chance. That's how miners work. I'm teaching you pro tips right here. Not a pro tip. Well, that's a pro tip on how to do push-ups. There we go. Jagged on the... Are you for real? If one miner just lived? Aw, that's so sad. Didn't even know this was this close. Okay. Let's take a look at this. So we got minions down south. I don't know about the 0 push-ups. I meant 0 after the first set. 0 after the first set. That's what I meant by that. That was the last one. HFC is down by 2 stars. Oh, that's a hard deficit to come back from. So if Blackwing tripled Builder's Workshop, they were fine. Oh no. I would love to start Sparking on the right side here, but it's kind of hard to kill all these trash buildings. Do we still go for it? Especially if you're trying to go with kills on the left side. Let's just try this. A lot of traps out here. We're having to spend so many of our barbs because they put all their traps. Need to use one more here. And hopefully the minions don't get in range of that raptor rocket. If they do... Okay, good. Then we'll have to let them cook. We don't have any barbs to get all the way left anymore, so we can't be spending barbs just to make things go faster. Sen, is there a spam strat to always 3-shot peak? That's the thing, there isn't. When it's spread out, Golem will work to 3-shot. But if it's compact, there's no real easy way to spam it down. Peak is a very annoying base. I'll use one barb. I just have to monitor the left side. So we have enough, but I think we don't need too many barbs over there. Because the minions are performing their sacred duties. Oh, that barb also pulls us out, that's so good. That zap hurt, by the way. It hurt real bad. Wait, I didn't realize iDragon lost there. Should be fine still. Let's just use a ram. If we can kill the Inferno Tower in time, I think we're good. We don't need the card because we can just minions that second hit. But we should have spent a ram to make sure. And I'll just toss some rams over here. Oh, I guess there's a lot of traps. As long as we have the Inferno Tower, I'm happy. We don't even pull the zap, but that's fine. Minions don't get hit by zap anyways. I'm just wondering if that rage covers the peak. And I honestly don't know. If it doesn't cover that peak, that is a Sen Rage. That would be a Sen Rage. Like, I typically like going Golem here to finish. Don't know if I can get away with Golem, though. Like, you would have to Archer the Wizard Tower. You definitely freeze the Rocket Artillery, probably with these buildings. And then some Barbs to tank. I think you can get away with Golem. It's not terribly simple, though. If you just kill this trash building, you can actually get a Barb over there on the right. Yeah, let's just try Golem. Yeah, Super Wizard Bomb with Golem. I think it's going to be the play. It's a little bit complicated though, so we'll Frost. Here, we'll haste out here. Start with a Barb. Oh my goodness. Blasphel locks onto me because it goes in dead zone. I didn't even realize that would happen. Bro, I saw my life flashing before my eyes. Thank God wizards live. If those wizards didn't kill Inferno Tower, I didn't have a zap anymore either. Take care, Crops. Stay safe as well. I think we're supposed to minions here. Even though Golem's he's kind of taking Destiny into his own hands, so. Should be fine though. Barb pulls us up, great. And then we have some Barbs to make sure we don't time fail, but with 24% and it's all grouped in one spot, we should be good. We can even chip stuff down that's distracting the Golem, so he can focus on the defenses. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so playing better than we were last stream at least. Golem can sweep the rest. There's like no defense that even do damage to him anymore. It's just all air bombs, bomb towers, wizard towers, crushers. Golem can actually get hit by crushers though, if he has stupid AI. So I got any plans for today? I gotta do so many hits at Balloon Skies. But usually my weekends go the same regardless. It's some raid weekend, it's some art, it's some watching TV, sometimes manga. But I don't have anything special planned. I'll definitely check out the result of Blackwing's match. I need to see that Builders Workshop 1-star. Good clean, good clean. Okay, so we're done 10 raids. It's actually not that much left. Rogue 1, we have a default max GM. Golden Quarry is cooked. All Alright, so we have a couple of free bases and then just a alright clan, I guess. I have been struggling on the GM though. So let's try to get this one. Rage here. Okay, full HP Wizard's pretty decent. The Hive did shoot my Sparky a little bit. But I think that's worth it for a full HP Wizard. I've heard Balloon Skies never use any bot to max out CC. Yeah, we've never used any bots. So back when I started Balloon Skies, I had help from War Snipers, so WSA. They would help dump some gold into the clan. And I just played in other clans to take the gold back home. Which is what most people will do if they want to max out clan capital faster. Are you serious? Oh my god. I screwed up. I screwed up. I don't understand how topside failed so bad, but yeah, we got wrecked. And then I panicked. If I just didn't panic the double ram, we might have, I think we were good. Darn. You're an Elder in 2.3? Ouch. We've missed 2 max GMs this week. First one, there was nothing I could do, but this one, I definitely messed up a little bit, even if we got unlucky. Let's see HOC match replays, please. They can invite my tournament account, and we can glance through to see any good hits. If y'all want. You're an Elder in 2.3? Yeah. I had an arrangement with Duck, who's the leader, back in the day. I don't think you can hit that Frost. But we got both Rock Artilleries, which is what matters. And then the rest we can just Force quit this. Show the Blackwing attack. Yeah, just have the tournament organizers for No Name invite my account over. We can take a look at some of the replays. I'll probably try to finish up on this clan and then see from there. Let's do a heal here. Current leader is Legend Gotti. Oh, did Duck retire? Did Duck hang up the towel on leadership? He was the brave, fearless leader. Alright, this is probably not gonna happen. But I really should learn the 8 miner strategy. Because against like 10.4 DCs with low level Dragon Posts like this one is, you do need the 8 miner version. It's a long back, I see. And you said that you were an Elder at 2.3, but I assumed that everyone was an Elder. Am I mistaken? Oh, we lost a miner. Yeah, this was cooked regardless. Let's just spam the rest. Against high-level DCs, you basically need things to go perfect. Otherwise, just go next. Is this doable? This is actually like close to doable, which is pretty funny. I don't know if the Zap strat's good. I think Zap isn't good. I think you have to go Graveyard. Oh, Discord Elder is different from in-game Elder, I see. So you have actual powers and authority. But pretty much any clan nowadays just gives everyone free Elder because it's so inconvenient not being able to invite alts and stuff. Let's try this. I think we have to kill that building actually with a barb to start. Oh, it doesn't even help. Oh crap. There's another building. That's sad. But we had to barb that anyways because of deployment zone, so not like there was much choice there. See if we can barb down the rock artillery. Okay. It's going decent right now. I think we can use barrel here. They moved the rock artillery a little bit further back. Spear Thrower will lock onto my Sparky, and I think I have to live with that. Man, if this was level 4, we were good. Also, I wish I had more Rams now. Because I got no Rams. How do we play this? I think you just don't. I think you just can't. I think our Eye Dragon need to be cleaner. Oh, I think we had 3 Rams. We had a chance here. Nah, time probably would have done us in the end. Yeah, we needed like a little more time. Probably need like 3 more seconds, and my last 2 barbs for 2 rams. It was close. That's a 750. It's a 750. No. No. Alright, let's just cash in the 750, I guess. Not much. Blackwing is Cohen 2.3. Oh. You guys have given Blackwing co-leader powers. Wonder what could go wrong. Is this doable? This might be doable. Sparky would go in the middle. We can test this. Barrel here, minions over there. Don't need too many barbs, but yeah, we'll cut on the barbs. Send 20 peak, sure. I'll do that after this. And I'll do push-ups before I forget as well. I just wanted to hit this first. 1 sec. Sen's too excited to play Clan Capital. What can he say? Sen wakes up every morning so excited to play some more Clan Capital and not get updates. Oh, that's so bad. Oh no. Sparky goes to the bomb tower there. Oh no. It's over. We had no way to chip it down either. I was hoping Sparky would wrap inside. That's cooked. That is fried. And we just call this one a day. Push-ups like that. Is the time delay inherent to your streams? I think it's just because I don't have like the best internet. Like I don't have it turned on deliberately, but I also don't have like crazy fast internet. Most streamers that have no delay have fiber optic, which I don't have. All right. I lost count. I don't know if that was 10 or 11. Whatever. Let's do Sen 20 and then Sen 18. And then we can do a little bit more. So, we got Sen 20. Have you seen health improvements since you implemented the 750 rule? Not really. I don't think I would see tangible improvements. It would have to be like 20 before I noticed anything. But it does keep me from lazing about all day by at least doing a little bit of exercise. What happened here? Oh my god. Talking about chat delay. Well, if you think about it, if there's delay on my stream, your chats would take a little bit to come on my stream. So it goes both ways. So stream delay will also affect how fast chat comes on my screen. Space is pretty annoying. I'm thinking about going double graveyard. Wonder if I can pull the dragon out. It's actually hard to pull that dragon, huh? Wait, I know how to pull it out. You're supposed to minion left. So you minion left. You should change the rule to every time you two-shot a peak. I'd be doing like 60 each stream, depending on how many I do, like how many peaks I hit. It would be a celebration of some sort. I'd be killing myself at that rate. I'd get a heart attack by the end of the stream. I don't think I'm allowed to let Sparky beat through the wall here, actually. Because she might go for the blast bow, which would be a big problem. So we're gonna minions to clear the trash and then rams in. Okay. Let's hope these minions will pull. One breaking off is actually pretty good. Used a few more barbs than I would have liked, but killing the dragon for free on the outside is worth it. And that one minion might actually kill the cart, now I think about it. That one minion's a hero. At the very least it gets the post, which is the important part. And I want to wait for the minions to all die off so we don't get air Larrys with our graveyards. I don't know how important that is, but might as well. The attack isn't... It's not like that slow, so should have time. Okay. Please chain the giants, please, please, please. Oh man, we chained the giants. That's so good. That is beautiful. We got one more chain with Sparky, pretty happy. One more? Good. So we get like 6k or 5k, but we also kill the giants as well as the dragon, and their posts are still up. So this is more like a 5.5k, 6k attack, so that's very good. Graveyards aren't going to be that crazy on the second attack. I guess this one on the right will kill the trash buildings, and this one on the left is going to get sacked into that giant cannon. I'm not going to use an Eye Dragon over there. Do I want to use it? I can use an Eye Dragon on the left if I want to keep the Larrys alive. I don't think it's that important though, so we're going to leave them to their own devices. And I will actually start with a pack of Rage Archers to kill the Spear Throwers so Sparky doesn't have to go over there. And then I think the Archers will give me some chip damage to be able to one-shot the Inferno with a Sparky afterwards. So I'll do Rage here, Frost here. Inferno Tower on the left is a bit of a problem, but I think it should be okay if we just play decently well. Decently well, he says, but he's known for griefing. That bird tower is actually really scary now that I look at this. YOLO. YOLO, as they say. So you're supposed to Frost here, I think, to get that Tesla on the left. Then you Rage here to try to cover the Archers a little bit. But where the Archers die, then you can start. Okay, Archers, I hate you. I'm too afraid to be using that that zap on the peak right now, because that bird tower is looking scary. He's looking at me very not nicely. Okay. Yeah, that bird tower was so cancerous. But it works. This stream felt like it lasted forever. Well, I'm finishing up on some last couple of peaks. I'm gonna do a little bit of art and then we can head out. We got Sen 18. Sen 18 next. We got a lot of attacks in here actually, so that might also be why. I feel like we've hit a lot of peaks. Dragon's over here. It is a double L. This is interesting though, because they have the blast bow here, which I think is fine for me. But we might want to have more rams. And we might also want to not go for the kill on the dragon. Phone is ringing. Do we want to go for the Eye Dragon? It's risky to go for an Eye Dragon here. It's super risky. We go for the risks. we go for the risks here on this stream. Double L is always a little bit annoying, but if you get a good first hit, it's usually a pretty cookie cutter finish. So we'll do Rage here. First one, ram to check for zaps, and then we'll wait for the Giants to go towards like the 12 o'clock section of their post. No, we'll wait for them to be on the left side of their post before starting. So we'll do this, this, this. Very good Giant. So far going great. Barb here. Ram here. Another barb here. It's going super clean. What was that? Okay. How long did it take me to max out Balloon Skies? So once I got to CH10 maxed offense, I didn't worry about it anymore. And there was a time when I was even donating the gold to other clans. Then we can do a ram here. I guess Sparky's gonna have to take one for the team. Then we can just use our last ram to check for traps on the other side, because Double L usually has a lot of traps on the left. But yeah, very good first hit. Does the ram actually connect? Wow, okay. And we also pulled the Tesla, meaning there could be another Tesla on the other side of the peak that can get Wizard chained. I think Wizards make a lot of sense. So we'll do a Wizard Sparky finish. Wizards from the peak and then Sparky from the Giant Cannon. Tesla's not going to be able to be chained, the one that just popped, but that's fine. But in terms of like, actually when I was donating Balloon Skies, how long it took to max? A few months. No, the Tesla just popped, so we're good. There's nothing in the corners. And generally speaking, you never play around corner Teslas. If there's a corner Tesla that screws you, you kind of just throw your hands in the air and just say, well played, base builder. You got me. There's really not much counterplay to it. Hog's probably good. And I think we have pretty good finishing chances here. So we'll do Rage like this, Rage like this. We already pulled Zaps down here, so we can just start in with our attack. Oh, bomb, 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 bomb. Oh, Wizards actually live. Nice. I don't know where their traps are, but I feel like I haven't run into any of them. I guess there's some. Alright, works very well. So yeah, we didn't fail too much this stream. So So this is a pretty good place to end. We almost always end on fails, I've noticed. So this time we can end on a W. And let's see if we got invited on our alt. I'll check what they have for their next clan, if there's anything to hit. And then I'll see if I can see Blackwings attacking. Yeah, HOC replays. That's what I was gonna see for my tournament account. Failed to scout district. Default. That's not doable. Okay, we can play this actually. You're just supposed to barrel the right side, and then Sparky bottom. Do you bring a giant here? I don't know. You could. It's not a bad idea too. Yeah, we'll bring a giant. This should be a pretty straightforward one shot, knock on wood. The reason I'm going triple barrel topside instead of letting my Sparky go up there is because those Inferno Towers are level 4. I don't really want to play around with level 4 Infernos. Especially when I don't have to. Early graveyards. Sparky gets locked onto it. That's pretty sad. It's fine. At this point, we just have to make sure we don't screw up somewhere in the middle or somewhere on the top side. 2 barrels here. Maybe a couple of ramps will be good to have over there. And then last round here. Yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. We take those though. We take those. Alright then. Let's see if they invited us over at the House of Clouds. See what they got. Prize, send, and then they did not invite me. Alas, we won't be able to see the Blackwing replay together. I'll probably watch that on my own later on. But yeah, let's head over to do some art. Before we end off, we can do the hair, some hair today. But yeah, let's get going. Can we watch those replays? I would love to, but I was not invited. You can tell the organizers to invite me, and we can maybe at least look at the Blackwing one after. Take care, Zero Two. You practicing illustrating? Kind of. I'm actually starting my own manga. Now, I was originally planning to release it when I had like a bunch of chapters, like hundreds of pages. But I'm considering just like releasing a small sample next month for like the intro. Just for fun. I mean, for now it's just for fun, but if I can turn it into something, I would. But it's one of my goals in my lifetime. So I've been ending my streams off, at least a lot of them, with a little bit of art. I don't do too much, because it is a little bit hard to focus. But I do a lot of drawing in my free time now. And it was a big goal of mine for 2026. Do that, you'll read. Big. Yeah, so I'm hoping to have something released next month though. But I'm pretty slow at working, so I don't have an exact schedule. But it'll be called Amore, so stay tuned for that. Probably make the right side a little bit thicker later on. Yeah. What are those faint lines? So I sketched like something below, and that's kind of like guiding what I do now. So usually I do a lot of sketching beforehand, and then afterwards, like this is the part where I use the dark lines to finalize things. I do most of the planning off stream because that takes a lot longer. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Probably top area goes a little bit longer. Let's get the make brush a little bit thicker. Would your manga have like characters for fan service? Nah, that's like one of the things I hate about manga. Like heavy ecchi fan service. I'm not gonna do any ecchi for mine. It will be very mature in that it's gonna be very gory, but there's some lines with ecchi that I'm just not gonna go across. All right, let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks okay. Probably fix up the line weights at the top afterwards. Take care, Jay Gary. Have a good one. Thanks for coming around. I'll probably finish up the shirt and then head off though. I do have a lot more left in the raid weekend to do. I think we're only on raid 10 at Balloon Skies. Because I was doing the tournament yesterday. I also have to start learning how to shade, because I was considering just releasing black and white pages like these, but I think it looks better if I can at least learn how to do some shading. Alright, good enough for now. Yeah, I can fix up the line weights on some of the hair later on, but yeah. I usually post a lot of these photos on Discord afterwards, so you can join the Discord if you want to see some of the more finished products. But yeah, I'll head off for now. Thank you all for coming out, and I will check out what Blackwing did at HOC afterwards. So see you all later. Yeah, take care, Spike. And have a great rest of your weekend.